Hi, everybody. Bill Risser with Fidelity National Title. I'm here with Sean Carpenter of Coldwell Banker, and we are really excited to be part of the Florida Realtors Annual Celebration Conference this August 21st and 22nd in Orlando. I'm telling you, it's going to be different for our presentation, right, Sean? I'm actually going to be interviewing Sean podcast style. I've got a podcast called The Real Estate Sessions, and Sean was one of my very first guests. And Sean, why don't you tell them what you've done with podcasting with me?
You know, Bill, I've been a huge fan of your Real Estate Sessions podcast, which you've been doing now for over 3 years. I was an early guest on that podcast, and I encouraged you that I said, you're so good, you should do a sports podcast. You and I both have a big love of sports, and you said to me, I'll do it if you do it. Well, 150 episodes ago, since we've been doing the Stare Down, our sports talk and real estate podcast, and so we're going to have a lot of fun at the Florida conference talking about building relationships. One of the things I specialize in is build relationships, solve problems, and have fun. And Bill, you always talk to your audiences about relationships. And so we're going to have a great conversation, but we're going to have it kind of be a live podcast that our audience is going to get to participate in.
Nice. I think it's going to be great. Like with the superhero theme that Florida Realtors is using this summer, this one's called Have the Power, Successful Networking. Personalized relationships in an impersonal world. And that, Sean, that is right up your alley. This is what you've talked about hundreds of times in the last 15 years that you've been doing these kinds of conversations with realtors around the country, right?
Yeah, you know, the superheroes theme, we're going to be a dynamic duo, and we're going to really break down the relationships. You know, we're going to look at the 4 levels of a successful real estate business, from the macro to the micro. We're going to talk about what I call Operation Reach Out, and we're going to give all the attendees a system that they can think about how can they reach out to their customers and clients at all those different levels of their business and personalize their message. And so not only are we going to personalize the message for our audience there in Orlando, we're also going to send it out to our podcast audience beyond that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a lot of fun. I get to interview one of my favorite guys in the business on stage in front of a bunch of people. We'll take questions. We'll have a great time. And even if you got questions about podcasting, we can take care of that too, right?
Yeah, it should be a good time. I'm really looking forward to seeing people August 21st and 22nd in Orlando for the conference.